And so now we'll be having losers quarters, no, losers semis. Sorry. TehEnd versus Meech. This is not great for Rhyolis.
Yeah, I can imagine the air movement kind of just like you got to find a way to keep up.
Like Rhyolis needs the advantage state, otherwise Rhyolis is being juggled and killed. Like I could see Rhyolis fucking up Xanne, but I don't know if Rhyolis can.
I imagine like probably the big thing is just that Rhyolis like kill power, right?
Yeah, because that's the biggest thing. Because Xanne is light, and Rhyolis can kill off of a few interactions.
Yeah, probably like Pomade, like Xanne probably dies off the top really early to like a miss like hit, right?
Yeah.
There's no way not TehEnd. Xanne has high gravity acceleration, right? This character's I got Julie with that one. That was the entire topic was just for that. But no, I'm imagining Xanne probably is a lot lighter off the top due to gravity, right?
Yeah, 100%. And when we were seeing how good Meech is good at following with Rhyolis up air. So it's really just going to be about not getting caught in these Xanne advantage states, which I think he's doing a good job by kind of just again playing more zonery, kind of spacing a little bit and trying to look for an opportunity to get in as opposed to trying to enforce one. What that?
Who DIs that? Who DIs that?
Like, tries to go for the up special kill, but is not able to get it. Also whiffs an up strong, probably a miss input for a jump up air. Getting punished for it. Able to get the F smash though. But now you are at low percent against Xanne is going to want to do a lot of combo against.
Yeah, but I mean, TehEnd is just kind of stuck above Meechole here. Meechole's. I don't kind of know how Xanne lands safely on Rhyolis. Like that feels a challenge. The moment you can have that horizontal like air movement come into play, different story. But like directly below seems kind of brutal.
Rhyolis has a lot of good anti-airs, and specifically good disjointed anti-airs. I mean that up tilt alone really makes it difficult for Xanne to approach, but getting Meech off stage was enough to secure a kill, but Meech immediately trying to kill off of this, unable to get a spike that is strong enough to kill there.
That low gravity actually, it probably wouldn't have, it would have been DI dependent, but like,
yeah,
low gravity there also like helps you survive the spike, which is like the trade-off.
Yeah.
Because Meechole, especially against Autumn, I feel like, maybe that's just when I noticed it, but he really likes going for those side special kills, which are spikes, and he's pretty goddamn good at doing them too. Yeah, no, like, TehEnd just kind of is just dictating neutral here, like, doing a great job just using all this air mobility, forcing Meechole to play his game, not the other way around. There it is.
Able to get the spike, but that's still 60%. Again, if Xanne can get a good advantage state, this is not looking good, especially on a stage where there is these top platforms where it's so easy to ladder. But I feel like Meek has been doing a really good job at sort of like staying to the sides. Because the second you're above Xanne, it's bad. I think Meechole was doing a really good job staying to the side where like Xanne has a lot less options to sort of start an advantage state. Oh, bye Julie, sorry. But we will be taking this game now to Spirit Tree.
I don't see this vision here. I feel like this stage is only good for Xanne.
Yeah, why are you not choosing a triplat? Unless all triplats got...
Yeah, I feel like you want to challenge and have your own air mobility here. Like, yeah, you're going to kill him early off, or her early off the top, but I feel like just this stage is so open, which is just so good for these high air mobility characters. And those side plats just kind of give Xanne like a launching off platform when she's not the one that has center stage. And we're kind of seeing TehEnd use that well. Like right there, like he goes to the plaques like he's safe, but then he can threaten center stage very efficiently from it.
Yeah, and the thing is, like Rhyolis doesn't actually get that much height off the double jump. His initial jump is pretty good, but he doesn't have the same sort of like jump and just chase you to the top blast zone. So like I don't know how he's supposed to be able to get these like up air juggles that he can really kill off of. Ooh, but that is a good up special for a kill. Yes. And that will be the first blood as well. In
Meechole at pretty low percent here, but we've seen TehEnd kill at lower percents and off of very little.
Very good use of resources there to wait out those up specials. I mean up strongs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What was that, 120? No, it hit at like 110-ish, right?
Yeah.
That's brutal. And purple too. That is the blast zone on this stage.
It's a blast zone. It's the fact that Rhyolis is not actually heavy. He just has high air friction. Like
yeah, so he's gonna die off the top pretty quick.
Yeah, he's very more Arcane than like Sylve in terms of like.
Well, how high is his air friction? His air friction isn't actually as big of a thing as a lot of people make it out to be for launch. It's definitely a thing, but it's not like you're somehow heavy in only one direction.
No, 100%. It's just that he's easier to combo. And he does not get a lot of survivability from it in the same way. Able to get that down special there to knock Xanne away. The biggest problem with down special, of course, is that if you do hit the sweep and it doesn't kill, there's no real clear like combo option for a kill. Dash attack killing though.
Stage perk's working out pretty well for Meechole. Maybe we hated too soon, but when he joins call, I'll go back to hating.
Maybe he was just sort of like noticing how TehEnd was sort of had more a lot of like stage movement because the stage was a little bigger, so he's like, let's go to a smaller stage where we have to interact with you more. Ooh, and very good up special.
Ooh, just trapped on plat, 2-stock. Just yeah, never mind. We talked shit too quick.
Yeah, Meech has really been going for really getting those up special kills very consistently as well. Which has been really awesome to see.
Game 3, we're seeing TehEnd go back to Armada.
Yeah, so Scrub, this was a bad choice. TehEnd likes this stage. Why are you taking an air character to Air Armada if they like the stage? You know what I mean? Like
no, I think it's specifically Xanne. I think a lot of air characters don't actually eat well on this stage, to be honest. But at least in base cast,
are we claiming that Palm and Raster don't eat on the stage?
Raster doesn't really eat on the stage particularly well. Palm is like neutral. Palm is probably matchup dependent on the stage. I had to really think about it. Against Sylve, this is a good Sylve stage against her. But against other characters, I can see that wall being annoying. But talking workshop instead of base cast, like
anyway,
this kind of has the same like. Oh my god!
Yeah. Everything that Xanne needs to just kill off the sides. I mean, like, especially limiting DI options is just going to be so powerful for Xanne on this stage. Because following Rhyolis around is already pretty easy for Xanne. Xanne from One Direction. Oh my god, Xanne. And in general,
like this is a stage that if you are bad at like getting to or threatening those plats, you can kind of abuse neutral really hard. And I feel like TehEnd definitely has that memo down to a science. He keeps forcing Meechole to. Oh my god, dude!
Beautiful combo with that spray bottle there.
That combo was so good. I'm gonna go back to hating on Spirit Tree on Meechole. No, TehEnd's got this down. Like TehEnd very clearly has put practice in here.
Yeah, this is a very comfortable stage, and oh my god, the fact that you can get with these platforms.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Graffiti, it's just so easy to just kill. It's so easy to kill.
Yeah, no, TehEnd
you don't know what your bands are, Meech.
It should have been this stage, apparently. Alright.
And now we will be moving.
Taken to Julesdale, looking for a bit larger blast zones. But, honestly, the play here, yeah, I see the stage.
You're watching Xanne. You're watching Xanne, Willow. I mean, this is similar to Spirit Tree, and so it could work out similarly for Meech. Hey, don't go.
I mean, the
don't
top
go
blast
ahead.
zone is not that accessible in this state. Like it's kind of there, but it's not great here.
Yeah.
It's pretty average. Again, I'm sure with the DSR and Spirit Tree plus 3 bans, especially since TehEnd seems to have a game plan for their bans and picks.
100%.
I can imagine that Meechole's options are kind of just pick stages that are neutral, not detrimental.
Right. Ooh, and this laddering. Ooh.
Oh, just keeps it going. Oh no, he reverses the up strong. Overcooked. Just, yeah, actually that overhang platform is really nice too. Just able to sneak underneath Xanne there. Meechole's kind of a little slippery lizard.
Every single time I just see Meech above Xanne in there, I'm just like, fuck. But in general, Meech able to keep this pretty even, but also not able to get a lot of options, and that DI is tough as hell though. I don't know. I wouldn't have known how to DI that.
Whenever I don't know any of these workshop characters enough, I always just kind of hold my default angle and hope the move does what it looks like it's gonna do.
Yeah, but that move has so many micro angles, and
yeah.
Hey, we got the force burn. That's a rare ass one. I'm happy we got it.
Question everything, including this. I do like all the custom graffiti. I think that was really well done on Xanne. None of it's like, it all stands out while not like being visually noisy, you know?
No. I mean, again, Xanne is definitely a character. I understand why they didn't want Xanne for R2, but like...
Xanne and R2 would... Yeah, no, people would be writing very mean letters.
What? I don't. There's no problem with a character.
A
like
character
this
aerial with like the down projectiles and stuff. Oh.
What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? Meech really struggling though to find the kill.
Just not getting that up strong off. And TehEnd's like just slowly closing the distance here, kind of playing that death by 1,000 cuts game. Not really finding any insane advantage states, but just like getting enough of these little stray hits and neutral off to close the percent gap. While Meechole's struggling to just close out the stock. Yeah, like right there. Ooh, that kills off the top.
Yeah.
Why?
There's a few dumb moves. Oh, and just waiting and getting the punish for the early parry. Wow. We are now even, but this is Meech's tourney stock if he cannot win this game.
No, starting off the stock pretty strong, 40% counting. Ooh, and the reversal. Got a bit greedy there with that going for the additional punish.
You really don't want Xanne to reverse you because you're either going to get a lot of damage or you're just going to die.
Oh, that's so clean. Oh, that's just it.
And that sounds special. Yeah.
God damn, just through the washing machine, putting Meechole down.
And that will be Meech losing, and TehEnd moving on to losers finals.